Raphael Colantonio, co-creative director on Dishonored.
Harvey Smith, co-creative director on Dishonored. I think we did start with a very corrupt world and a very dark world. Like, most of the men and women you meet in the world are highly flawed in some way, except for a few allies right around you, and the implication is that the player character can go either way, you know. But yeah, here in the time of plague and at the time of a tyrant, we've chosen a very dark world, dark locations to visit, corrupt people, yeah.
Yeah, from a game design standpoint, of course we want to give those super cool powers so that the player feel really powerful and it's really having fun and it's empowering to do all these things. But of course it's a challenge from our standpoint to also make sure that the game therefore is not too easy. So, you know, we have different things we can do to mitigate that by, you know, there are resources, for example. Like every time you cast a power, it consumes some resource. It's, you know, in our game we call it essence. So it's not like you can freeze time all the time or that you can possess everything all the time. So you have to use those like carefully, only when it's really necessary. But in context of the game, players really have to be careful. To us, player choice, the choice in a video game in general is you know, is what makes the experience unique to each player, and so it's what makes a big difference between a movie and a game. So as many choices you can do per second, for us the more interesting it is. And so yeah, you can. Not only you can play either stealth or more like brutally, but it's really like you're going to play a combination of that. We believe, you know, and it's like at every instant you have this feeling that you can improvise or make plans, and if things go wrong, then you have to use, you know, some creativity to get out of the situation. So this is like the minute-to-minute choice, and then also we have choices in terms of like, okay, I'm asked to kill the target, like this very important character that I have to kill. So I'm going to do that. Now, on my way there, I might find a way to actually prevent from killing him, like him or her, from you know, eliminate this person in a non-lethal way. And my choice is then to pursue my initial mission or to eliminate this person in a different way. So those are the kind of choices we have to.
I think today we demonstrated something that quite recently we saw for the first time, where if you normally jump off a 5 or 6 story building and hit the concrete, you die. But people figured out that because our magical possession works where you bodily enter another person and then walk around as them, you can jump off a building and on your way down possess somebody and it kills the inertia of the fall, and then you can walk away. And then we've also seen something where if you catch the city watch officer just at the right time and he's about to fire his pistol and you stop time, there'll be a cloud of smoke in front of the gun and the bullet hanging in the air. You can possess him and walk him around in front of his own bullet, and then as time resumes, look of shock on his face, the bullet hits him in the chest and kills him. And those moments are just magical for us.
Some people will expect a very specific thing, like you know, when there's a new IP, people tend to they want to define it before they can actually play it. So it's natural. We expect that. So a lot of people will say, "Oh, it's a mix of this game with this other game," or they will say, like, based on, you know, whichever game that he worked on or I worked on, people will say, "Oh, it's gonna be the combat of Dark Messiah with, you know, the adventure of Deus Ex or whatever." And it's not quite that at all. I mean, it's like, you know, it's our values are our values for sure, but it's a new game and it's its own thing.